Hey fellow foodies, it's Chef Kevin. Today I'm making creamy crab dip. Now I've been invited to a party for 4th of July and I had some rather big expectations of bringing some smoked chicken over or a brisket or whatever, but the problem is my smoker, which I only used 4 times, crapped out on me. And to make things even worse, my refrigerator crapped out on me. So basically, I've been using an ice chest to get along. So I don't want to come empty-handed, and I'm going to just make this quick and easy crab dip. A lot of people love crab. I mean, this is Virginia. This is crab country. We also like ham and fireworks. Happy 4th of July. Let's take a closer look here. Okay, so the main player here, of course, is the crab meat. This is real crab meat. I'm not going to use that imitation crab meat at all. Do not like that stuff. This is the real deal. Now, this I got from Taylor Seafood on Route 13 in Only, Virginia. It used to be called Edwards, but now it's Taylor. This is the back fin crab meat. It's not the lump. I wanted the lump because the lump doesn't taste any different than the back fin, but it's chunkier, it's a nicer presentation. Unfortunately, they were sold out of that, so that was another obstacle, but a good chef has to be versatile. Okay, I'm going to use Duke's mayo. Duke's mayonnaise. This is a southern thing. It's got a real nice taste to it. I prefer this much more than the Hellmann's and the other white ones. It's a little bit of an off-white. I'm going to have some celery in there. That'll give it a nice crunch. I'm going to garnish it with some green onion. Salt and pepper, of course. Have some dill, fresh dill. Dill goes real good with seafood. A little paprika, give it some spice, a little lemon juice, and I'm going to put some capers in there as well. And then I'm going to be serving that with these mini naans. I've never used these before, but they look interesting. I'll cut them up and toast them under the broiler. Make a nice presentation. Okay, let's get right into this because I'm already late for the party. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play last night's sunset while I prep this. You can watch the sunset in the Chesapeake Bay. As far as the celery goes, I'm just using 2 stalks. I'm going to trim off the ends. They look a little beat up. These have been washed. This will give it a nice little crunch. Cutting these in pretty small pieces. Sort of like that. Gonna finish this off and just continue the prep. The dill is already prepped. Nice and chopped up. That's about 1/4 cup. Here's half of a red onion, and I'm going to cut that into small pieces as well. Not going to use the root. want to cut these rather small, like I did the celery, because you don't want to bite into a big piece of onion. You know, I'm thinking of something a little bit unusual right now, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use this ingredient, but I think I am. I think I'm going to throw this in there. It may be a hit, may not be, but I think it will be. I'm going out to my garden right now. Okay, I just cut this from my garden. If you're not familiar with this is mint. Mint from my garden. It smells absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put that into this dish. I think it's going to be a hit. Okay, I'm going to rinse it off and then chop it up. So here's my mint. I washed it, dried it with paper towels. And I'm just going to make a little chiffonade of mint. Chiffonade just means thin slices. So I have 4 mint leaves here, and what I'm going to do is just roll them up nice and tight. Thin little slices. That's chiffonade. I got 1 big pieces. That's pretty nice. Go ahead and do another one. I don't want to overly mint this dish. I think the mint and the dill, though, are really going to add some nice flavor to this. I think that's all I need. I'm not going to get crazy with the mint. Okay. Going to make the sauce first. Going to use 1 cup of Duke's mayo. I never even knew what Duke's was until I came down here to Virginia. The Yankees don't know about this. Okay, I'm going to add my onion. That was about less than half of an onion. My 2 sticks of celery. My mint. My dill. Get all that beautiful mint in there. I'm gonna add just a little juice of a lemon. That was just a wedge. this organized. Okay, I'm going to use Coleman's mustard. This is English mustard. You can use just about any mustard you like. This one has a lot of tang to it. There's a nice flavor. It's on the hot side. Don't want to use too much of that though. Teaspoon of sea salt. Crab is already salty enough. Teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put a dash of paprika. Nice little smoky flavor. That wasn't even a teaspoon. Okay, and I have the capers here. Now these are capers in brine. These aren't the salt cured capers. So I'm just going to put them right in there. If you do use the salt brine capers, you should rinse the salt off. Otherwise it's going to be too salty. That was about 2 tablespoons of capers. Going to mix that all in now. Okay, now for my crab. I'm adding the crab in last because I don't want to break it up into tiny pieces, especially since it's the back fin and not the lump. This is real crab, folks. Down here in Virginia, you don't use imitation crab. This is 16 ounces, so it's one pound. It's already steamed. Just want to make sure there's no liquid in there. No. Can't wait to taste this. Get in there. Should have used a larger bowl. Should have, could have, would have. Do it the right way. That jar of crab meat was $35, just if you're curious. $35, I'm not spilling any. Okay, I am going to give it a taste test though, because this looks so good. That is nice. Needs a little bit more black pepper. Needs a little bit more salt. Taste it with a clean fork. That is just wunderbar. The fresh herbs really make a huge difference. You really can't taste the mint that much, but you know it's there. You definitely know it's there. Okay, I'm going to break this down and then set up to go to the party. So here it is, garnished with green onions or scallions, same difference. I'm going to go ahead and put a little red pepper, cayenne pepper, just on the top. Okay, let's go to the party. So this is the day after the party. The party was very nice. They made some barbecue. People bought different dishes over. Had some nice fireworks at the end. It was a good crowd. Good time. Apparently they really liked my crab dip or my crab salad or crab spread, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. It really came out nice. A couple of things I failed to mention though. You can make it even creamier with the addition of extra mayo, but you have to be careful on that because the more mayo you add, the richer it becomes, and you don't want to make it overly rich. And the other important thing that I didn't mention is that I added the crab at the very end, and I folded it in carefully. This way I didn't break it up. It is back fin, so it was already smaller pieces than the lump. So I tried to keep the pieces intact. Now, if you like me, you like my food, you like my style, you like my sunsets, even if you like that boat that's passing behind me, then throw me a friggin' bone already.
Okay, throw me a frickin' bone here.